Drip, drip, drip on the nail. Relax your hand for the nail. I'ma go to school for the nail. You smart.
What's up, Nailz Dripping Sauce Squad? Oh my God, y'all, I've missed y'all so much. I've missed y'all so much. It's been a while, but I am here. Today we are not doing any tutorials. We aren't doing watch me work, none of that today. We are getting our education on. We are studying, we are learning, and we're going to take notes. Today we're going to be learning from Milady Nail Technology. I'm going to try to scroll up. Yep. Milady Standard Nail Technology. We're going to go through on Chapter 2. Chapter 1 I went through on my own, and Chapter 1 talked about the generation, how nails begin, how the beauty industry began, all the way back in Egyptian time, the Chinese, the Greeks, Roman, all of that. And it lets you know how colors came about and who liked what colors. Talked about gel nail, just a lot of stuff. Also, it gives you information on helping you figure out your right career path in the nail, beauty industry. Some people want to be nail technicians. Some people want to own their own business in a nail salon. Some people want to work for someone else at a nail salon. Some people want to make their own products and create their own brand for nail and beauty industries. So it's just a lot. It goes over everything. It's good to read. It's like an orientation for manicuring. So I already went over that, and we're going to be going over Chapter 2, which is life skills. So before we get going, I already told you guys that I missed you. I just want to catch you up on what I've been doing. Not too much of nothing. With it being summer, the kids are out of school, so I'm a little more busy than what I used to be. So we have been just enjoying our summer. I have been getting clients on and off. Nothing major, friends and family. So nothing that'll get me in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I haven't started school yet. And that was a bummer. When I did not start school, that took a toll on me. So I just been slowly pacing. I'm saving money so I can afford to go to school. And, just taking it a slow, steady pace. Y'all know I got a list. But yeah, let's get on to it. You guys grab your notebook, a pen, a pencil, whichever you prefer. I have my notebook ready so we can take notes. I got me some Gatorade here to keep me quenched. And we're going to get going. Also, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And don't forget, y'all, I'm still waiting on my 100 subscribers so we can do this giveaway. 100 subscribers so we can do this giveaway. When I think I got I haven't checked in a couple of days. Last time I checked, I think I had maybe 67 subscribers. But I want to at least get to, I'd say 75, so that I can do my video on what I will be giving away. I don't want to do my giveaway yet too early because I don't want people to subscribe just for the giveaway, if you know what I'm saying. I really don't care about 1,000 subscribers, whatever. I just want to get my information out. I want to learn. I want to teach. So it is what it is. Slow and steady wins the race. So All right, so hopefully everyone got their notebook, got your pen, pencil, whichever you prefer, and we're going to get started. Chapter 2, Life Skills. Our learning objectives. After completing this chapter, you will be able to list the principles that contribute to personal and professional success, create a mission statement, explain how to set short and long-term goals, discuss the most effective ways to manage time, describe good study habits, define ethics, list the characteristics of a healthy, positive attitude. Those are your key terms. All right. School presents one set of challenges, and staying on course for your entire career has another. Life skills are particularly important in the field of nail technology, because the hard and fast rules that apply to more structured industries are frequently absent in the salon. It is by its nature, the salon is a creative workplace where you are expected to exercise your artistic talent. The salon is also a highly social atmosphere that requires strong self discipline and excellent people skills. Beside, Besides making a solid connection with each client, you must always stay focused on the task at hand. You must display competence and enthusiasm every time you take care of a client's need. No matter how you feel, no matter how many hours you have been at work, your livelihood and your personal feelings of success depends on how well you maintain this attitude. Why study life skills? Nail technicians should have a thorough understanding of life skills, because practicing good life skills will lead to a more satisfying and productive career in the beauty industry. Nail technicians will work with many different types of clients. Having good life skills can help you keep these interactions positive in any situation. The ability to deal with difficult clients, coworkers, and even friends come from having well developed life skills. Having good life skills build high self esteem, which in turn helps you achieve your goals. And they're talking about life skills. Some of the most important life skills for you to remember and practice in hand to practice in and outside of the salon include. I'm going to write this down as well. You have to practice life skills in and outside of the salon. You can't be one way out in public and then try to turn on a different way when you have a client, because it's not going to show they're going to show basically that you being fake, if that makes sense. Okay. Being genuinely caring and helpful to others, making good friends, feeling good about yourself, having a good sense of humor to bring you through difficult situations, maintaining a cooperative attitude, approaching all your work with a strong sense of responsibility, being consistent in your work, successfully adapting to different situations, sticking to a goal and seeing a job to completion, mastering techniques that will help you become more organized, and developing a deep reservoir of common sense. They say that everybody, how does it go? Common sense isn't that common, or something like that. I don't know, but these are life skills that we need to practice. What in and outside of the salon? The definition of success is very personal. There are some basic principles, however, that form the foundation of all personal and business success. You can put yourself on the path to success right now by examining and putting these principles into practice. Okay, y'all, so give me a second. I'm going to write this down real quick. Um, Even though this is recorded, I just feel like, I need to write this down. Okay? Um, Build self-esteem. Self-esteem is based on inner strength and begins with trusting your ability to reach your goals. It is essential that you develop self-esteem while you are still a student, which makes sense because your self-esteem is going to want to push you into, excuse me, into wanting to get clients and putting yourself out there. If you develop that while you're in school, while you're learning, it's going to be easy for you to just transition into the field which you have in your license, because you're going to be like, all right, I done finished school, I got my license, I know what I'm doing, I just need to put into work, get it out there. Visualize success. Imagine yourself working in your dream salon, completely handling clients, yes, and feeling at ease and happy with your situation. The more you practice visualization, the more easily you will turn your vision into reality. Yes. You dream it, you visualize it, you turn it into reality. Everything that I want to do, I write it down. I visualize it. I write down my progress, how far I need to go to reach it, how far I'm away from reaching it. Yes. Build your strengths. Practice doing whatever helps you maintain a positive self-image. If you are good at doing something, example, playing the guitar, taking photographs, running, cooking, whatever, the time you invest in that activity will allow you to feel good about yourself. Okay, figure two. Okay, we see that person, she look like she likes to take pictures. So if you invest in time in yourself, in your craft that you love, of course you're gonna progress and you're gonna become greater, and before you know it, you're gonna have clients, you're gonna have whatever. All doors are gonna open because you are investing in yourself. If it's something you love to do, you're gonna take, no matter how long it takes, you don't care, you're not gonna give up, and you're gonna enjoy doing it. It's gonna be something you wanna do for the rest of your life. So that's why I was just like, you know what? I had a good job. I loved my job. I loved customer service. I loved it, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, let me not say I didn't love it. I liked it. It was okay, for the time being, but that's not what I wanted to do, if that makes sense. So, let's say when you love something and you find it as a career, you don't see it as a job. Or if it's something you love to do, you won't see it as a job because you love doing it. Okay, I keep babbling. Okay, where I was at. Okay. No. Be kind to yourself. Yes. Stop self-critical or negative thoughts that can work against you. If you make a mistake, tell yourself that it is okay and you will do better next time. I'm in a group on Facebook, and I believe the name of the group is Self-Taught Nail Techs. And you get a lot of help and you get a lot of support in that group. And sometimes you'll run across a couple of inspiring nail technicians, who want to be nail techs, and they give up. And they say that the nail technician industry is I guess, an open door, basically. A lot of people be so quick to give up. They do it for a little minute and then just give up. Like, I can't get this. I'm giving up. Or I'm not getting no clients. I'm giving up. No. Why go through all of that hard work and time just to give up? Like, you could be so close and not even know it. So, yeah, don't be hard. Just be like, okay, you know what, April? Uh, It's not what I wanted, it's not how I wanted to look, but I know what I need to do. I know I need to maybe turn my file this way so I can get that flat, smooth edge. Or maybe I need to prep the nail a little more. I need to remove all of that dead eponychium, the cuticle, in order for the nails to not lift. You know, just different things. Don't give up. Don't be hard on yourself. Define success for yourself. Do not, I repeat, do not depend on others people's definition of success. Instead, become a success in your own eyes. What is right for your sister or friend, for instance, may not be right for you. Practice new behaviors. Because creating success is a skill, you can help develop it by practicing positive new behaviors, such as speaking with confidence, standing tall, staying true to yourself, or even remembering to use good grammar. Keep your personal life separate from your work. Talking about yourself and others at work is personally counterproductive and can cause the whole salon to suffer. When it all boils down, don't gossip. Somebody bring gossip into your business, tell them, hey, let's talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? Just something to get their mind off of what they're talking about if it's gossip. Try to bring up a different subject. They should be able to understand. If not, it's up to you how you handle it. Keep your energy up. Successful nail technicians do not run themselves ragged, nor do they eat, sleep, and drink beauty. They take care of their personal needs by spending time with family and friends, having hobbies, enjoying recreational activities, and living a full life. I just want to add something in there. That do make sense. Like when I was telling you guys that it was summer, so I kind of took a break from like social media and all of that to spend times with my baby. Because, you know, the summer goes by fast. At first, I was I was eating, sleeping, and drinking nails. I mean, everything. Like, I went to sleep thinking about nails. I woke up thinking about nails. Like, but I kind of took a step back, you know, like, April, you gonna run yourself crazy? Stay productive. There are 3 bad habits that can keep you from maintaining peak performance. Procrastination. I need to work on procrastination. I am a procrastinator, guys. My name is April, and I am procrastinator. 2, perfectionism. And 3, lack of a game plan. You will see a near instant improvement in your productivity when you work on eliminating these troublesome tendencies. Procrastination is putting off until tomorrow what you can do today. This destructive yet common habit is a characteristic of poor study habits. I'll study tomorrow instead of today. It may also be a symptom of taking on too much, when in turn is a symptom of faulty organization. Perfectionism is an unhealthy compulsion to do things perfectly. Success is not defined as doing everything perfectly. In fact, someone who never makes a mistake may not be taking risks necessary for growth and improvement. A better definition of success is not giving up even when things get really tough. Number 3, lacking a game plan. Having a game plan is the conscious act of planning your life rather than just letting things happen. While an overall game plan is usually organized into large blocks of time, 5 to 10 years, it is usually just as important to set daily, monthly, and yearly goals. Where do you want to be in your career 5 years from now? What do you have to do this week, this month, and this year to move closer to that goal? Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 was 3 bad habits that can keep you from maintaining peak performance. Okay, rules for success. To be successful, you must take ownership of your education. While your instructor can create motivational circumstances and an environment to assist you in the learning process, the ultimate responsibility for learning is yours. To realize the greatest benefit from your education, commit yourself to the following rules that will take you a long way down the road of success. Yes, that's why even though I'm not in school, shout out my girl, Nikki, Nail by Nikki P. She posted the link where you can download the PDF for my lady, and oh my God, I jumped on that real quick because I was going to go to Amazon and buy the textbook and workbook. I don't have the workbook, but I am using this, and it helps. It helps a lot. I can be learning a lot before school. That way, when I get in school, I'm kind of familiar with what's being learned. So if you can find a link, I'm pretty sure there's more than one person that has this link out there. Go ahead and download it. And if you don't have time or if you don't have the money to get to school or to make it to school at the moment, just go ahead, sis, and study while you at home. Um, they even have like different exams that you can download that will help you prepare for the state exam and all of that. So this, oh my God, thank you, Nikki. Okay, so where are we? Okay, these are the rules for success. You guys can go ahead and write this down as well. Attend all classes, arrive for class early, have all the necessary materials ready, listen attentively to your instructor, highlight important points, take notes for later review, pay close attention during summary and review sessions. When something is not clear, ask. And if it's still not clear, ask again. Even after you complete school, you should regularly seek continuing education opportunities. Never stop learning. The nail technology industry is constantly changing. There are always new trends, techniques, products, and information. Throughout your career, you should read industry magazines and books and attend advanced educational classes. Yes, I agree. If you have an Instagram, there are always nail technicians that's posting classes. You can take their classes. Some of the classes come with a certificate. Some of them come with a nail kit. It's a lot of information out here. There is it's called a Foot Forward Summit that's coming up in August. I believe it's August 11th through the 15th. That is for beginners to advanced, learning how to do pedicures, the proper sanitation and disinfecting your tub, your pedicure tub, and your basins. Um, I really wanted to go to this summit, but they have it every year. So I said, you know what, April, if you can't go this year, try next year. So, but yeah, there are always different ways you can, still learn. For example, I live in a small, a smaller city or whatever. We have about three beauty supply stores, not too far away from each other. I won't say their names, but in one of the beauty supply stores, they are caught up on the latest trends, on everything that, that's what's trending now. So, of course, they're getting business. They also added a lash service and eyebrow service in their beauty supply store. So they get a lot of business. On the other hand, you got these other two beauty supply stores still have old hair from back in like the early 2000s, like old fingernail polish, hair dry rotted. Like, no, you're not going to get no business, sis. No. You guys are not going to get no business because times have changed. You got to keep up with the new, what's trending, what's in fashion. And the other one was the same way. One of them ended up having to go out of business because they wasn't making any money. All you had to do was just upgrade a little bit. No, I don't know how your funds were or whatever, but you had a, I don't know, but hey. All right, let's keep going, y'all, because I can just talk to y'all forever. I can talk to my nail stripping sauce squad forever. Yeah, but chapter 2 is not really long. This is about my fourth time reading chapter 2. Actually, guys, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all because I've been trying to get this video out for so long. It's just I've been busy. I hope y'all understand. Recognizing and managing stress. Stress can affect your body, thoughts, feelings, and behavior. Managing stress levels while you are in school and in the workplace is essential to having a healthy and fulfilling career as a nail technician and personal life. Signs of stress. Uh-oh, y'all. Y'all be stressing? Anybody stressed? Comment below if y'all stressed. Go ahead. These are ways to recognize your stress, and it's also going to show you how to alleviate stress. So go ahead, comment below. Common effects of stress include body. You could get a headache. You could have muscle tension or pain, chest pain, fatigue, upset stomach, and sleep problems. You know, a lot of people have these symptoms and won't even look at it as signs of stress. They probably think like, my stomach hurts, it's something not ate, or I can't go to sleep, or I can't go to sleep. You're probably stressed. Chest pain, it's probably heartburn. No, you stressed. Headaches, stress. Your mood. You can have anxiety, restlessness, lack of motivation or focus, irritability or anger, sadness or depression. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something right here. I get a little angry when I'm stressed. I do. I've been trying to think of ways to cope with my stress. I've been trying to think of ways of not to yell. Meditate. Everything. But y'all know what? You know what helps me get rid of stress? No lie. Doing nails and music. Laughing, doing nails, music helps me get rid of stress. Behavior. Over or under eating. I used to do that too. If I was upset about something or stressed, let's say me and my bae got into a fight. I remember like years ago, we had a little disagreement as any relationship. And I ate. Y'all, don't laugh. I ate a 32-piece mini cheesecake all by myself. All by myself, just on the couch, just crying and eating cheesecake. I was stressed. So yeah, guys, over and under eating, angry outbursts, drug or alcohol abuse, tobacco use, yeah, I agree, drug, alcohol, yes, and social withdrawal, yes, that one for sure. Alleviating stress. Learning to deal with stress effectively takes time, thought, and practice. Quite often, it also requires adopting healthier habits and removing sources of stress. Okay, so we figured out, the signs of stress. So now we're going to see how to alleviate the stress. Learning to deal with stress effectively takes time, thought, practice. Quite often, it also requires adopting healthier habits and removing sources of stress. I said that. Identify the source. You may find that your stress arises from something that is easy to correct. Better organizing your morning activities before school. For instance, could make the start of school or work stress free. One solution may be to get up 15 minutes earlier than you usually do, or to spend less time on the computer and more time preparing for your day. Read the section Time Management for more tips. Another way to alleviate stress: monitor your moods. Practice staying connected with your moods and emotions. When you feel your mood shift, even a little bit, try to identify the source. For example, if you feel unprepared or disorganized during class, then focus on resolving that problem. If you are worried about a certain skill you have not yet mastered, seek the advice of a teacher or mentor. Control your inner dialogue. Be conscious of what you think about all day. Are you obsessing about a negative situation or challenge? If you are, your stress levels could become unbearable. Train yourself to consider and think about what is good in your immediate situation and in your life. Deal with any and all concerns proactively by devising ways to make them better. Make time for yourself. Do what you like to do. Hold on. What do you like to do every day, every week? Depriving yourself of personal enjoyment guarantees that you will feel stressed. It is important to book personal time and to commit to it as seriously as you would for study, work, or attending school. Set reasonable standards. Never expect perfection. Instead, expect yourself to do the best that you possibly can. Be forgiving of yourself if you fall short of your expectations, and make a realistic plan to do better. Worrying about your performance will not improve your performance, it will only make you feel stressed. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm loving chapter 2. Chapter 2 is more like, okay, you trying to get your you trying to be a nail technician. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you want to do this, you want to do that. Honey, I'm going to need for you got to be on time. All these negative thoughts, put that aside. Like, you got to get your mind together before you can try to go out here and try to, I feel like this is what chapter 2 is saying. Get your shit straight before you try to go out here and become a nail technician. Mentally, your creative capability. One self management skill we can draw on is creativity. Creativity means having a talent such as painting, acting, applying makeup, what have you. Creativity is also unlimited inner resources of ideas and solutions to enhance your creativity. Keep these guidelines in mind. Do not be self critical. Criticism blocks the creative mind from exploring ideas and discovering solutions to challenges. Do not look to others for motivation. Tapping into your own creativity will be the best way to manage your own success. Yes, tap in it, tap into it. Change your vocabulary. Build a positive vocabulary by using active problem solving words like explore, analyze, determine, and other words of this nature. Do not try to go at it alone. In today's hectic and pressured world, many talented people find that they are more creative in an environment where people's work together and share ideas. This is where the value of a strong salon team comes into play. Okay, I just want to share this with you guys. When I worked at the bank, we used to have huddles, AM huddles and PM huddles. And in the AM huddle, we talked about things that we had to get done for that day. We talked about goals that we wanted to achieve for that day, with like opening accounts or what have you. And we also talked about the previous day, just go over previous day. And then the PM huddle, we talked about, did we achieve our goals? Did we open 3 accounts or however you? And I was like, you know what? That'll be a good thing to put in, when I get my license and, when I start my salon and when I start getting, employees. I'm sorry, employees. And I already do it by myself. Like every morning, I'll put, okay, April, you need to do this and that. Uh, this is what even my what I buy. This is what came. This is what you're waiting on. This is what you need to get. It helps. So you get you a little team and somebody that's passionate about nails just as much as you, and you guys can help each other. Like some things you may know, the other person may not know. So having a team, it works out. That's why I like I mentioned before, the self-taught nail techs in the group um, are so supportive, are so supportive. Managing your career. As you navigate your beauty career, you will come up against difficulties, shallow spots, rocks, swift currents, and even an occasional iceberg. No matter how creative, talented, or motivated you are, knowing how to manage your career will make all the difference in staying afloat. Okay? This is talking about a mission statement. Every successful business has a business plan. An essential part of this plan is the mission statement. A mission statement establishes the values that a business or an individual lives by and sets up future goals. To also succeed in life, you need a well thought out sense of purpose and a reason for being. Sorry, y'all, I had to get something to drink. Try to prepare a personal mission statement in one or two sentences that communicates who you are, what you want for your life. One example of a simple yet thoughtful mission statement is, I am dedicated to pursuing a successful career with dignity, honesty, and integrity. Whatever you want for your future will be based on the mission statement that you make now. It will point you in a solid direction and help you to feel secure when things temporarily are not working out as planned. For reinforcement, keep a copy of your mission statement where you can see it and read it every day. Okay, so like I told y'all, I've read chapter 2 maybe 4 times. The first time I read chapter 2, I did a mission statement. My mission statement was more of like a collage, maybe. I had put together, got a whole bunch of magazines that were free at the library, and me and my daughter did this together. We had cut out like positive words and encouraging words, like they got up here on figure 2-4, and just stuff to keep me motivated. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to, I would love to see if you create a mission statement. Go ahead and tag me, and I would love to see what you guys come up with. Goal setting. Some people never have a specific goal in mind. They go through life one day at a time without really deciding what they want, where they can find it, or how they're going to live their lives once they get it. They drift aimlessly from one activity to the next. Does this describe you? Or do you have the drive, desire, and a dream? If so, do you have a reasonable idea of how to go about meeting your goal? Goal setting is the identification of short and long term goals that help you decide what you want out of your life. When you know what you want, you can draw a circle around your destination and chart out the best course to get it there. By mapping out your goal, you will see where you need to focus your attention and what you need to learn in order to fulfill your dreams. Okay, y'all see the goal setting is pure, positively stated, understood, relevant, and ethical. How goal setting works. There are two types of goals, short term and long term. Y'all, we know what short and long term goals is. I don't want this video to be too long. A short-term goal is, let's see, something that you want to do by the end of this week. Let's say I want to get 2 more clients by the end of this weekend or by the end of Friday. Long-term goals is I want to open a salon, or I want to start a brand of nail polishes or gel polishes or acrylic. That's like, well, you know what? They don't have to. It's kind of long term, or it could be mid term. Um, but yeah, we all should know what long term and short term goals are. It says once you have organized your thoughts about your goals, write them down in short term and long term columns. Divide each set of goals into workable segments. In this way, your goals will not seem out of sight or overwhelming. For example, one of your long-term goals should be to build a full clientele. Okay, now, for example, that's a long-term goal, a full clientele. I see so many nail technicians on Instagram and Facebook, and they be saying, not taking any clients, and they're fully booked for the week, and I know that that must be a good feeling. So yeah, that's one of my long-term goals. Um, Maybe a short-term goal for me would be getting into school, starting school. Yep. And I would say a midterm goal would be um, graduating, receiving my nail technician license. So set up your goals on how you want them. Do you want to go at a slow pace? Most of your goals will be long term. If you want short term, uh, that'll be a fast pace, but sometimes that could cause you to crash and to be totally burnt out. Okay. The important thing to remember about goal setting is to have a plan and to re-examine it often in order to make sure that you are staying on track. Even people who have fame, fortune, and widespread respect continue to set goals for themselves. While they may adjust their goals and action plans as they go along, successful people know how their goals move them forward additional success. All right. This right here is showing you how to set and track short-term goals. It's just numbering. Right here, you'll number how many goals you have, and you would write, you know, what do you have to do? What are your goals? You will also write in this column completion, what day you completed it, and then you would check it off. No, completion date would probably be when do you want to complete it by, maybe, or how often you have to do it. And the done would be if you actually did it or not. So let's look at this one. It says, number 1, read chapter 2. We are doing that now, guys. So that's one that we can scratch off. We probably have to change them dates, though, because, honey, we in 2019. Read chapter 2, action steps, read the first part at lunch, and then finish it after dinner. Okay, so these are goals that someone else has created for themselves. And then on her second one, she says, practice speaking to clients in a pleasant voice. That's a good kind of tone. I mean, that's a good goal. I wonder how you would practice that. Hi, how you doing? My name is April. Welcome to Nailz Dior. How can I service you today? When I do have clients, I ask them, where did they used to go? I used to ask them what made them come to me? How do their nails grow? Just stuff like that. So, but yeah, she's trying to practice speaking to clients in a pleasing voice. So maybe she ain't have no pleasing voice. I don't know. Okay, number 3, create my own mission statement. And these are, these are short-term goals. So y'all, I have, let me not speak. I have already completed 1, 2, and 3 of the goals on here for short term. Start learning trends. I can say yep. Search online, read trade, beauty magazines, make a 5-word trend list. Yeah, check. Prepare to pass the chapter 2 exam. Uh-oh. Action steps. Review what I read, ask instructor any questions, have study session with 2 friends. Uh-oh, y'all. So that sounds like we're going to have us an exam. Yes, we're Nailz Dior Squad. We're going to have an exam. For everybody that can't go to school right now, come on to Nailz Dior school, and we're going to learn together. Yes, and we're going to have an exam. I don't know. It will be over chapter 2, but I'm going to let y'all know when. So if y'all are interested, come on now. I know y'all, it's a lot of y'all out there that ain't in school that really needs to that needs to know the information in order to know what you're doing so you won't make a mistake. Or if you got that one friend who nails you always doing and you can't figure out why this is always not working or why, girl, come on, we finna learn together. All right. So yeah, she's preparing to pass her chapter 2 exam. She's practicing to be on time and she's building her vocabulary word. Yes. Learn one new word a day. That's an awesome goal too. I'm finna write that down. Cause I love to read. Right now I'm reading this book that I got from Walmart. And it's called I love urban fiction. So I love urban fiction, I love mystery and thriller. And it's called Relationship Status. And it's by, I can't think of her name, but I had posted a picture on my Instagram. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I said that. She was talking about buying a book and stuff, so yeah. Reading books also you learn different vocabularies and definitions of stuff when reading. I'm sorry y'all about the noise in the background. I'm in my basement and it's a little echo in here. All right, so excuse me. I wish there was a way I could print that out, but I can just make my own. We can go on Microsoft, guys. If you guys are familiar with Microsoft Excel, and we can create a table, and we can list all of our goals, set in checklists, and we can put our completion date, and yeah. All right. Looks like we got an activity. According to estimates, the average person spends as much as 4 hours every day checking emails, looking at websites, and watching videos. The average teenager sends nearly 80 text messages a day. To find out if you are managing your time well, try this exercise. Was I sending 80 text messages a day as a teenager? Nah, I wasn't. I wasn't sending no 80 text messages a day. Okay, in this activity, you're going to write down the time in the morning when you first go online. Check your email, whatever you do. Noting the time that you finish these activities. Throughout the day, try to estimate how much additional time you spend on these activities. Add up the total time at the end of your day. Are you surprised? Time management experts recommend that you avoid emailing, web browsing, and texting for the first 45 minutes or hour of the day. Instead, use that time to plan your day, review reading materials for school, or do other work. The first hour of the day may be the best time to accomplish concrete tasks because it is quiet and often interruption free. Starting your day by being productive helps you develop good time management skills for life. Yes, I'm not going to do that activity. What I'm going to take from this activity, because normally, yep, I'll wake up and I'll automatically go to my emails and I'll check my social medias and no. Well, first I thank the Lord God above for waking us up and all that. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to see if I can get up the first hour without getting on my phone, without getting on my computer or laptop. And that's when I'm gonna do my huddles, my AM huddle, time management. Yes. Mhm. This is me right here. One thing that all time management experts agree on is that each of us has an inner organizer. When we pay attention to our natural rhythms, we can learn how to manage our time more efficiently, allowing us to reach our goals faster and with less frustration. Here are some of the most effective ways to manage time. Learn to prioritize by ordering tasks on your to-do list. So make a list, prioritize. All right, I'm going to do this by 10, I got to do this by 12, and blah, blah, blah. Make sure your time management system you design works for you, not nobody else, for you. For example, if you need a fair amount of flexibility, schedule in some blocks of unstructured time. Never take on more than you can handle. Learn to say no firmly but kindly and mean it. You will find it easier to complete your task if you limit your activities and do not spread yourself too thin. Learn problem solving techniques that will save you time and needless frustration. Give yourself some downtime. Whenever you are frustrated, overwhelmed, worried, or feeling guilty about something, you lose valuable time and energy when you are in a negative state of mind. Unfortunately, there may be situations such as when you are in the classroom in which you cannot get up and walk away. To handle these difficult times, try practicing the techniques of deep breathing. Just fill your lungs as much as you can and then exhale slowly. After about 5 to 10 breaths, you will usually find that you have calmed down and that your inner balance has been restored. Carry a notepad or organizer with you at all times. You never know when a good idea might strike or when you need to add a task to your schedule. Write these things down before they slip your mind. Make daily, weekly, monthly schedules that show exam time, study sessions, and regular commitments. Plan your leisure time around these commitments rather than the other way around. Identify times during the day when you are typically energetic and when you typically want or need to relax. Plan your schedule accordingly. Reward yourself with a special treat or activity for work well done and time managed efficiently. Do not neglect physical activity. Remember that exercise and recreation stimulate clear thinking and efficient planning. Schedule at least one additional block of free time each day. This will be your free hedge against events that come up unexpectedly, like car trouble, babysitting problems, helping a friend in need, or any foreseen circumstances. Understand the value of to-do lists for the day and the week. These lists help you prioritize your tasks and activities, key elements to organizing your time efficiently. Make time management a habit. So, yeah, basically, still talking about time management. Create a list. Today, what they call it? To-do list. Yeah. Study skills. If you find studying overwhelming, divide your study time into smaller segments. For example, instead of trying to study for 3 hours at a stretch and suffering at a personal defeat when you fold after 40 minutes, set the bar lower by studying in smaller chunks of time. If your mind tends to wander in class, try writing down keywords or phrases as your instructor discusses them. Anytime you lose focus, you can stay after class and ask questions based on your notes. Another way to get a better handle on studying is to find other students who are open to being helpful and supportive. The more you discuss new material with others, the more comfortable you will become with the material. In the end, everyone will be more successful. If possible, study together. Get you a study buddy, study buddy, study buddy, study buddy, study buddy. Okay. See, look, they got them little study buddy. That squad right there. Like I got y'all, my squad, Nailz Dripping Sauce squad. All right. Establish good study habits. Part of developing consistency. I've been reading too much, and y'all know I got this. Part of developing consistently good study habits is to know where, when, and how to study. Where to study. Establish a comfortable, quiet spot where you can study uninterrupted. Like right now, everybody's upstairs. I am downstairs in the basement. It's comfortable, it's quiet, and we're studying. Have everything you need. Computer, got that. Book, we got that. Pen, paper, got that. Proper lighting, got that, and so on. And I got my Gatorade in case I got thirsty for talking so much, y'all. Remain as alert as possible. I sit it upright. Reclining will make you sleepy. Sit up, sis. Come on. Sit up. Y'all still with me? If you ain't hit the like button, you better hit the like button right now. Hit it. All right. Start by estimating how much study time you need. So, how long, y'all, we been studying? Because I've been talking too. I say a good maybe hour, maybe. We're going to do the whole chapter 2. Now, it's up to y'all if y'all want to break this video up. But we is doing the whole chapter because the next video, we will be maybe going over the exam or doing an exam. Like I told y'all, where was it? On her goals, she said, where? Prepare to pass chapter 2 exam. So yeah, y'all, we gonna have an exam. Yep. All right. Study when you feel most energetic and motivated. Right now, I'm energetic. I'm motivated. I got my Nailz Dripping Sauce squad with me, and it's been a while, but y'all don't know the energy I had coming, knowing that I was chilling with my Nailz Dripping Sauce squad. Like another video, like another way for us to talk and to communicate and to let y'all know, like, I feel you, boo. I know that it's this thing that you trying to get and you feel like everybody got it but you ain't got it, or I feel you. I'm right here with you. We in this together. Don't you give up, because I'm not going to give up. Practice effective time management by studying during blocks of time that will otherwise be wasted, such as while you're waiting in the doctor's office, taking a bus across town, and so forth. Like, yep, and the kids ate, everybody ate, and Bay upstairs taking a nap. Everybody, out doing their own thing, so I was just like, you know what? Study time. How to study. Study just one section of a chapter at a time. See, that's why I said we're doing chapter 2. Instead of reviewing the entire chapter at once. No, that's not me. I don't want to do that. Make a note of keywords and phrases as you go along. Test yourself on each section to ensure that you understand and remember the key points of each chapter. Remember that every effort you make to follow through on your education is an investment in your future. It is an investment in your future. So if you decide not to study, if you decide not to spend time, take time out and get your stuff together on how to sanitize and how to disinfect and how to clean your tools and how to whatever. That's on you. That means you're not serious about it. You're not investing in yourself to get where you want to be. The progress you make with your learning will increase your confidence and self-esteem across the board. Y'all know how good it feels to when you hear somebody talking about something and a lot of people, okay, it's a whole bunch of people in the room and you might be the only one that's familiar or know what that person's talking about or understand what that person's talking about because you've already been through it or you've already learned about it or you're actually going through it at the moment. It feels good, like you can relate and it makes you want to know more or it makes you want to learn more. Ethics are the moral principle by which we live and work. In the salon setting, ethical standards should guide your conduct with clients and fellow employees. When your actions are respectful, courteous, and helpful, you are behaving in an ethical manner. There are 5 professional behaviors that will show you are an ethical person. You can practice ethics in the salon every day by providing skilled and competent services, being honest, courteous, and sincere. Avoid sharing clients' private matters with others. Don't gossip. Don't gossip about somebody else or, girl, I heard that so-and-so, No, boo, don't bring that here, sis. I love you, but no, let's talk about something else. Like how you want these nails or what colors you want, girl. Or would you like a pedicure or you want gel nail or I do that too. Even your closest friends. Participating in continuing education and staying on track with new information, techniques, and skills. Providing clients accurate information about treatments and products. And this focus on professional ethics, self-care. Many service providers suffer from stress and eventually burnout because they focus too much of their energy and time on other people, and too little on themselves. Yeah, that sound like somebody else too, like a shit starter, somebody that's always gossiping and nosy. They too much of somebody else's business. They can't even focus on themselves. If you are to be truly helpful to others, it is essential to take care of yourself. Try the self-care test to assess how you are doing. This is in figure 210. Integrity. Maintain your integrity by matching your behaviors and actions to your values. For example, if you believe it is unethical to increase your sales by recommending products that clients don't really need, then do not engage in that behavior. On the other hand, if you feel that a client would benefit from a certain product and additional service, it would be unethical not to give the client information. Discretion. Do not share your personal problems with clients. Likewise, never breach confidentiality by repeating personal information that clients have shared with you. Communication. Your responsibility to behave ethically extends to your communications with customers and coworkers. In other words, you should always be honest. Okay, right here is the self-care test. You guys can take that on your own. I took that, and I think I maybe had 2 or 3 yeses, because what you do is you go through the questions and you answer yes or no. Do you do it or no? And then it scores you down here. If you score 5 points for each yes. Okay, personality development and attitude. Some occupations require less interactions with people than others. For example, computer programmers do not interact with all different sorts of people every day. Nail technicians, however, deal with people from all walks of life every day. It is useful, therefore, to have some sense of how different personality traits and attitudes can affect your success. Refer regularly to the following characteristics of a healthy, positive attitude to ensure that they match your self-description. Diplomacy, being assertive, is a good thing because it helps people understand your position. However, it is a short step for being assertive to aggressive or even bullying. Take your attitude temperature to see how well you practice the art of diplomacy. Diplomacy is also known as tact. It is the ability to deliver truthful, even sometimes critical or difficult messages in a kind way. Pleasing tone of voice. The tone of your voice is an inborn personality trait. But if your natural voice is harsh, or if you tend to mumble, you can consciously improve by speaking more softly or more clearly. Also, if you have a positive attitude, this will shine through in a pleasant delivery, even if your natural tone of voice is not ideal. Emotional stability. Our emotions are important, but they do require some control. Some people express themselves excessively or inappropriately. When they are happy, they get almost frantic. When they are angry, they fly into a rage. Learning how to handle a confrontation and how to share your feelings without going overboard are important indicators of maturity and emotional stability. Sensitivity is a combination of understanding, empathy, and acceptance. Being sensitive means being compassionate and responsive to other people. Values and goals. Neither values nor goals are inborn characteristics. We require them. As we move through life, values and goals guide, values and goals guide our behavior and give us direction. Receptive. To be receptive means to be interested in other people and to be responsive to their opinions, feelings, and ideas. This means taking the time to really listen instead of just pretending to do so. Yeah, like you can have somebody listening to you but not listening to you. Like you could be talking, they be like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But they're not listening to you because they probably either on the phone or busy doing something else. And sometimes you can see that. But when someone is listening to you, they show eye contact. They show like face expressions, depending on what you're talking about. They might smile, they might frown, or what have you. Um, Effective communication skills. Yeah, okay, so we already talked about that. All right, y'all. So that was chapter 2. We went over a lot. We went over a lot. I would say chapter 2 mainly consisted of. Okay, so like I said, chapter 2, we went over a lot. We learned how to create a mission statement. We learned what a mission statement is. We learned how to study, how to have good study habits. We talked about how to set goals, short-term goals, long-term goals. We also talked about how to alleviate stress. We talked about importance, the importance of um, not being a procrastinator. We talked about having a healthy, positive attitude, prioritizing. We talked about a lot. So chapter 2 went over a lot. I actually had fun reading this chapter. It wasn't boring. It was something that kept me interested. Some stuff I need to write down and go over and study myself. I hope you guys got a lot out of this video. I hope you didn't fall asleep. I was trying to make it interesting and, because not to shout nobody out, but I did look at some YouTube videos that are doing the workbook. And I fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I hope y'all had fun with your girl. Like I said, the next video that relates to towards our education will be on reviewing questions. We're going to review for chapter 2, and we're going to take an exam. I don't know how I'm going to get that set up, but I wanted to do it to where we all can, do it together or something, or, But if you guys have any ideas, maybe we can create a chat, a group chat or something, and I can maybe add you guys all on, and maybe we can do it like that. I don't know, but I will let you guys know. And I don't want to say I promise, but I'm going to try not to stay away from you guys that long. Um, yeah, it was horrible. Every day I was just like, man, I know they like, where the videos at? Where the videos at? But yes, thanks again for watching. I love you guys. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Your Nailz Dior. That's URNAILZDIOR. And I'm also on Facebook as Nailz Dior. And if you want to email me, my email is nailzddior@gmail.com. And once again, I hope you guys have fun. Stay tuned. We got more videos coming. I also, tonight, I am doing a gel nail on myself. And I think I'm going to use the poly gel. So that's going to be another upcoming video. So yeah, guys, stay with me. And love you guys for watching. Have an awesome day, night. And I will see you guys next time.